Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new episode on the TimeShot SMP. Today you join me where I left off. Now in a second some skellies should drop, and as you guys can see here they rise, and as you guys can see there nothing dropped. Now sometimes this happens, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes they're low enough and the drops seem to drop, but I think, and if you missed the last episode, I explained at the end about how I came to this conclusion. I was essentially helping Penny out, clearing out as she was AFK, I kept nipping back, so I was just doing work on the server. I kept nipping back. She was at the skelly farm at spawn. I kept emptying the bones, and I was surprised at how quick it was compared to this, when essentially like they're the same thing. Penny's takes about, or the one at spawn takes about a few seconds. Now some drop through, as you see there, that one didn't. The one at spawn, sometimes they seem to, well no, it takes like, I don't know, whatever the entity count is. I don't actually know what the entity count is, and I've got my phone next to me and it's buzzing, but I need the phone because we're going to set a timer. So the entity count, once it hits that entity count, so it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to set up, but once it does, every skelly that drops, another one suffocates and it drops the loot. Now, that's 100% success rate. This doesn't seem to be, because I've been AFK here, and it was like an hour and Penny had like 18 stacks that I'd cleared for her. And like, it took me like 4 or 5 hours to get that, I feel. I may be just exaggerating. So what I've done is I'm leaving it as it is. I'm clearing this out. See, I've between this cut and the previous cut of the last episode, I've seen maybe 20 to 30 skellies drop. That's not a good conversion rate right there. So I've lobbed them out. Now, obviously, we may get a couple that may spawn now or something, or while we're working our way up there, but it is what it is. We'll get a pretty accurate thing. So I've got 2 shulker boxes, and I'm going to, once I get up here, I'm going to go AFK. I'm going to set a timer for 1 hour, and then I'm going to come back. You guys will join me back. We'll see how many bones we've got. Then I'll do the exact same thing again. I've got some work I need to do. I've got some stuff I need to pack, so I'm going away for a couple of days. So I'm going to do all of that while I go AFK here. So we're going to start the timer as soon as the first lot spawn. So I'm going to try and do this. So I'm looking at this, and I'm just going to move to my left as soon as the first lot spawns so I don't get shot. So the timer is starting relatively soon now. Okay, timer started. 1 hour. See you guys in a bit. And we are back. So it's been 1 hour now. Alarm's just gone off, so I've come back to my computer, seeing what we can get and seeing how many stacks of bones we have. I don't think it's going to be that much. You see, this is worrying. Is that it? Pretty much 2 stacks. 1 off 2 stacks. So we'll pop them in there. I don't know why I brought 2. I could have quite easily done this in 1 shulker box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pillar up there. I'm going to bring the lava down a few blocks, maybe 3 or 4, and then I'm going to just wait for a few skellies to drop, make sure that they do all like drop fully without like getting stuck in the lava, and then you guys will join me back when that's done, and then we'll go AFK. And yeah, actually no, you guys will join me back after we've been AFK. So I'm going to do that, then I'm going to go AFK. Then you guys will join me back. So I'll speak to you guys then. Hopefully this fixes the slowness of this farm, because 2 stacks of bones an hour is not good enough, to be honest. It's not AFK worthy. Like, you may as well, I'm pretty sure I could rival that, just because how many night times will there be? There'd be 3 night times. I'm pretty sure I could get roughly that just by fighting mobs in those 3 night times. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's annoying. So anyway, I'm going to get to work. You guys will join me back when that's done. Speak to you guys then. And welcome back. It has been 59 minutes and 52 seconds, and I'm just going to stop the clock now. So I did actually run off for like 2 minutes because I heard a spider above me, and there was like a really small gap where like a spider had spawned. It's like only like a 3x3 pretty much room. So I was like, I may have not loaded it in for like a minute, maybe 2 minutes as I was trying to find that. But it's pretty much I'm certain I'm still going to have more. And I'll show you what we actually ended up doing. We So they were still sort of like climbing in and out, and I think it's more the lava itself, the amount of lava. So now I've set it up so, and let's try and actually ender pearl onto this. There we go. So when they fall through, if they fall directly into that lava, there is a very high, like slight chance, I would say it's like a 50-50 chance whether it's actually going to start climbing up again. But in those cases, because you've got quite a lot of blocks around it, so like it's again like a 60-70% chance there that like the things seem to drop. So there's a very high chance that and I need to, and you see they're just going straight through. They're getting some fire damage as well, and then that seems to finish the few off that aren't there. And holy crap! In the space of an hour. It's not even like it's close. It's not even close. In the space of an hour, the comparison between the old design and the new, and I still think it could be more efficient because there is a slight, very minute chance that like the loot could get picked up. We're over triple the amount of bones, or the amount of loot per hour. I've been doing it all wrong. That's insane. I'm glad that's fixed. I'm gonna go and take another look at the spider farm at some point as well, just in case like the same thing's happening with that. I'm not entirely sure. Or if, because I've not really AFK'd there since the start. I don't even know if there's anything in there, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. Let's go and have a quick butcher's. I think it's this way. Here we go, yeah. So, I'm honestly completely unsure what even is in here. There you go. So I keep throwing the bones and stuff out from there. But you see when they let's have a look at them then. So let's see what happens with that. I don't know what's going to really happen with these. This is a lot lower anyway. So, oh crap. I think when they're actually looking at me, they don't. I don't know whether they actually fall through or not. Yeah, they go all the way through, to be honest. I think the problem with them was they always seem to get to the bottom, and that's why we added the second bit of lava. Yeah, they always get to the bottom, they do, so that's fine. I just haven't AFK'd here at all. So this just gets, this has just been loaded in just when I'm running down to the rest of the place. And that's working dead efficiently anyway. Right, okay, so that's that. So the next step, now that that's fixed, somewhat, I would say, successfully done. I have actually troubleshooted, I mean, it's not my design. Geordie helped me design it. Well, Geordie designed it and I copied it. But I've troubleshooted my own problems because Geordie was saying, Geordie originally designed this so that, the drop is enough to kill them. But if anyone spawns with, armor or something, normally they won't get killed. And you just get a build-up eventually, but it's not too bad. You could AFK here for, a day, and you probably might only get, 16 to 20 there or something that have survived the fall. So, he was saying, maybe you want a bit of lava. So I added the lava, and it just doesn't seem... And obviously, it's my own fault for adding the lava how it did, but I managed to troubleshoot my own thing in Minecraft. I'm actually quite proud of that. And through means of, helping Penny out as well, it was, a weird way that I came about it, and I wouldn't have known otherwise. I would have just thought it was super slow. Right, okay. So that's maximised the efficiency of that, which is really good. And that's one of the things we really do need to maximise the efficiency of. The next thing that we need to do is this is where we're going to be building the iron farm. I need to basically dig just, I don't know, 20, 30 blocks high or something. Just so I've got a huge box to work in. And yeah, we're going to start work on this today, I think. There's a lot of lava here, which I'm slowly working towards getting rid of. And the reason that I'm using, or the reason that I'm getting obsidian instead of just blocking it and using gravel and stuff, or sand, is because I need, if you guys can see over here, I need water bucket anymore. I'll have to go and get another water bucket. Here we go. I need 27 stacks of obsidian. I've overshot by a few stacks, but I think I need around 23 to 24 stacks of obsidian to finish the end farm. All of the obsidian that needs to go in the end farm anyway. So I may as well take this opportunity now where I've got a safe place to mine it. I have a haste 2 beacon. The opportunity is no better right now, so I may as well start working towards that now as well, rather than just blocking it in. So I'm going to dig this out a lot. You guys are going to join me back when it's more dug out and it just looks more of a box than an open space, and you can sort of envision where the iron farm's going to go. So I'll speak to you guys then. And welcome back. So it has been a while, to say the least. It's been a little bit of a while since I last recorded. I actually tested out the AFK. I went AFK for like a bit of time while I was kind of at work, and well, 20 stacks of bone blocks. Each one of them is 3 stacks of bones, so 60 stacks of bones. I was missing out on so many bones when I was doing my AFK sessions. I wondered why it was so slow. Alright, I'm not entirely sure if I actually showed you guys that. It's been a good week since I last recorded the last segment. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I've had a little bit of a break from YouTube, Twitch, everything really. So just come back into it just now, and coming into this room, you can sort of see now there's still like a lot that needs to be, oh god, there we go. There's still a lot that needs to be sort of like worked on, and why is that? There we go. There's, like I say, there's still a lot that needs to be done, especially in this corner with this like lava pit that's happening around here. I still need to obviously mine up all of the obsidian. We currently have, which one's the obsidian in? It's one of the end ones. There we go. We're closing in on 15 stacks. That'll be 14 stacks. That'll be 15 stacks. Probably actually do have 14 stacks with all of the ones that are just placeholders. But like I said, we still need 27. We won't get 27 stacks from that, but we'll get a fair chunk of the way there. We'll probably get to like 18 stacks or something. So it won't be too far away, like 9 stacks away or something. And then, I don't know what level this around is, but like we've got 21 diamonds from it so far. I don't think there'll be many more, but I need to keep digging this up. But I think what I want to do is I want to pick this beacon up, I want to move it, and for the second half of the episode, I'm going to dig this out first and then like close the room off sort of thing. So I'm going to get all of this out. I may as well do that now before I pick up the beacon. And then once I've done that, I'm going to take the beacon, dig it up, and I'm going to bring it over here. And then with that beacon, I can dig out the rest of this, which will be, oh gosh, every time I come in here. If I knew this was a slime chunk, I could have designed it a bit better to actually utilize the slimes and create some form of a farm in here, but I just don't, I don't need slimes. I really don't need slimes. So, and the few that spawn in here, this will just be good because I can just kill them and harvest them. They're so easy to kill, and it's like, one of these is almost half a stack of slime with a looting sword. Insane. So I'm going to get to work and I'll bring it in here, and this will be a complete dome when you guys come back. So hopefully you'll be able to envision the bunker a little bit more. So I'm going to go and do that, and you guys join back when that's done. Speak to you guys then. Alright, so I have dug out a bit. I have the 41... Well, no, it's a 41 layer or 41 thing sphere. I don't know. It's 41 by 41, and it's a completely rounded sphere. I need to do another 15 more layers. So from the central point here, or from the central point there or there. Which block is it on? From the central point there, I need to do another 15 layers. So I need to, that'll go 15 higher, essentially, on these like central blocks here. So 15 higher than about that point. So obviously it's slowly starting to come in. It's very sort of slow to start off with, and then it gets more and more drastic. So like it just gets easier from this point. I think the next step for me is probably to build like a platform like on this block. So I've brought a load of sandstone down. And I'm just going to like basically build the circle again, but out of sandstone, so I can destroy it super quick anyway. And then just build up from there. And then I'll probably do like another sandstone one or something just to do the top layers or something. But apart from that, I'm going to leave that there for today because I need to head off and get some other stuff done. Basically, I want to go and record a zoo crafting episode. Oh no. But before we go, there is one thing that I want to do. And that is head over to the villager breeder. I think I'm going to... I don't know how well this is going to go. I need to shove all of the nitwits down there. How many do we have? One. Another librarian here, possibly. I need to kill off this iron golem. I need to kill off all the villagers that I don't want. I need to trade with all of these. Cartographer, don't want you. Need to trade with all of these, see whether any of them have Silk Touch or any other important enchants. Kill off the ones we don't want and move the ones that we do want just out of this place a little bit. Or at least just take note for now. Maybe even just move them into like the next pod over there. So yes, I'm going to get to work on that. You guys will join me back and get a quick update on what villages we do have, what villages we've dumped. This one. And yeah, that will be the end of the episode once we've done that. So make sure you stick out. In a few seconds, I will have found out what all of these librarians have. So, speak to you guys in a little bit. So, slight problem. I may or may not have killed an iron golem, then went to start killing the villagers that I don't need anymore, and then another iron golem spawned and killed me. So yeah, that was not how I meant things to go. Also, I need to see this. Hey, looting, unbreaking, mending books being bought. Oh yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, so I need to head over here quickly, get my stuff back, kill off that iron golem, and hopefully another one doesn't spawn mid me killing the villagers, which is just a bad idea. Oh gosh, now we need to get past these. Oh no! I need a better solution for this. I really should have thought of this before I decided to breed villagers. Oh! Now apparently they're not aggro anymore, which is good. Okay, sweet. Alright, speak to you guys in a little bit. And welcome back. So I have bred no, not bred, I've traded with the villagers. Two of the librarians, because the other one grew up while I was doing it, so I actually managed to do all three of the librarians. Two of them only just had enough like paper to actually do it, and I was like constantly like flicking. I had no emeralds, so it was a tough actual ask to do it, but I managed to just about get there. We managed to unlock all of the books on all of the villagers. Turns out none of them are actually useful. There's one that I am actually going to keep because it's got a mending book for 18. And I'm just thinking, well, it's only two. It's two more than what we've currently got, a 16 trade at the minute. It's over here. Power 1, not worth it. Fire aspect 1, maybe. People could want fire aspect 2. That's not a thing I'm bothered about. But mending for 18 emeralds. I've got one mending villager at the minute for 16 emeralds. You can get them lower than 16, apparently. You can get them closer towards 10. So ideally, I'll probably get rid of that one if I get another one. But for the time being, 2 mending villagers are better than 1. Because it is still possible to lock out a villager completely. And it's sort of just a backup in case one happens, like one goes. I've only ever had one mending villager, and that's the mending villager I've got now. I haven't ever found one since, through all of the breeding and everything that I've done. So they are quite rare. So it's not a thing that I'm going to take lightly and just get rid of, sort of thing. So I'm going to keep it 100% until I at least get a second. And even then I may keep this one just as like a little bit of a backup somewhere or something. Maybe I'll have like a storage, like a villager storage place of like backup villages or something in case something drastic happens. So yeah, that could be something that we do. I don't want to try and sleep. There we go. And I'm just going to quickly, because I'm going to prove there was one nitwit villager, and I have done the deed of not killing it like the rest. I mean, I didn't kill the rest. They went home in the ground. So yeah, I want to prove to everyone that I did send this villager where it was meant to go, as per the agreement, in my certified good dumping spot for dumb villagers, approved by Edson, CEO of Ethical Villager Breeding Inc. There we go. Oh, actually you can see it in there. There it is. So it's there. Right there. That's the one. That's the villager. But I've also, out the corner of my eye, seen this. I don't know what this is. What is this? Dear Penny, I created the orphans an outdoor exercise area to help keep them motivated for learning. Regard, Puds. Perfect. Nailed it. Okay, so we have, or Penny has. So do they like go outside during the day? Holy crap, they do. We should create like a pit, like a fire pit or something. The natural selection at its finest. I think that's what I'll do in the next episode. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, it's been a bit of a sort of like grindy, buildy type. Unlocking some villagers. We've done a lot of digging. We've done a lot of AFKing, but we have fixed the bone farm, which is a big thing. And hopefully soon I can start collecting all of these villagers that I've got in all the locations into one place, and sort of get them down in here in the bunker down there. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.